As the rarest breed among men, Sigma males possess certain habits that may appear eccentric or downright bizarre to the average person. These habits, however, are what make them stand out from the rest of the pack, even if it also leads to their frequent misunderstanding. One of the most attractive qualities of Sigma males is their self-sufficiency and ability to meet their own needs without relying on others. Women find this trait highly appealing, and it's no wonder why Sigma males are often described as lone wolves, seemingly unemotional and cold. Yet, this couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, Sigma males are simply masters at hiding their emotions. While they may feel things more deeply than others, they have learned to keep their emotions in check. Despite their natural leadership abilities, Sigma males often choose to lead from the shadows, avoiding the spotlight and any form of recognition. Instead, they prefer to let their actions speak for themselves. Although some people may see Sigma males as aloof or unapproachable, they are actually just more comfortable observing from the sidelines. And if you're curious about some of the unique habits that only Sigma males have, keep watching to discover 8 of them. 1. One of the key traits that distinguishes Sigma males from others is their propensity to become bored easily. They are quick to tire of anything that feels too routine or monotonous, and require constant stimulation to keep their minds engaged. Sitting still for extended periods is a surefire way to make them restless and antsy. Small talk and other superficial topics hold no interest for Sigmas. They crave deep and meaningful conversations that explore topics they are passionate about. It is not uncommon to describe Sigma men as intellectuals, as they enjoy learning new things and expanding their horizons. They are always on the lookout for opportunities to grow and evolve mentally and emotionally. Sigmas can have difficulty sitting through long movies or reading books that don't captivate them. Their minds are prone to wandering, and they seek out shorter, more digestible content that allows them to process information quickly. They have little patience for anything that feels slow-paced or unengaging. Optimization is key for Sigma men. They are never content to simply let life unfold around them. Rather, they are constantly seeking ways to take control and shape their own destinies. Whether through intellectual pursuits, personal growth, or other means, Sigmas are always striving to make things happen in their lives. 2. Another distinctive habit of Sigma males is their tendency to leave situations suddenly. If they find themselves stuck in a tedious meeting or conference, they won't hesitate to slip out quietly and discreetly. Sigmas aren't interested in causing a scene or drawing attention to themselves, even if it means coming across as rude to others. They simply don't see the point in sticking around in a situation that isn't enjoyable or comfortable. Sigma men don't feel the need to explain themselves or their choices to others. They prefer to keep to themselves and involve others only when necessary. While this habit may surprise others, it showcases their independence and their willingness to reject societal norms. It's not uncommon for Sigmas to be referred to as lone wolves due to their self-sufficient and independent nature. They don't need the approval or validation of others to make decisions or navigate their lives. Instead, they trust their instincts and chart their own paths. 3. Sigma males have a tendency to stay quiet unless it's necessary for them to speak up. They don't feel the need to fill every silence with idle chatter, instead preferring to let their actions speak for themselves. For them, words are easy to say but actions are much harder to fake. However, this doesn't mean that Sigmas are incapable of speaking. They know when it's important to communicate and will speak up when necessary. They tend to be more interested in what others do than what they say, and are often the ones asking questions and gathering information. Silence can be a powerful tool, and Sigma men know how to use it to their advantage. They understand that sometimes it's better to stay silent and avoid saying something they may regret later on. By listening more than they speak, they can gain a better understanding of the situation at hand and make more informed decisions. This habit serves them well in all aspects of their lives, from business to personal relationships. 4. Sigma males are known for keeping their emotions in check and rarely revealing how they feel to others. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve and tend to keep their thoughts and feelings private. This can make them come across as distant or unapproachable, but it's just their way of managing their emotions. Sigma men are very self-contained and prefer to make decisions based on logic rather than emotion. They believe in keeping a level head even in difficult situations, and this often allows them to think more clearly. While they may not always show it, they have a deep capacity for empathy and compassion. They're quick to comfort others who are going through a tough time, even if they don't express their own feelings openly. Despite their reputation for being the strong silent type, Sigma males do have emotions, they're just more selective about who they share them with. 5. Sigma males tend to gravitate towards solo activities that allow them to fully focus on their goals and thoughts. They don't always crave the spotlight and prefer the quiet solitude of solo pursuits. When they're able to achieve a flow state, where they're completely absorbed in the task at hand, they feel more creative and productive. Many solo activities appeal to them, such as reading, playing chess, pursuing hobbies, or spending time in nature. This preference for solo activities is not a sign of shyness, but rather a desire to enjoy their own company and focus on personal growth. While they can be social, they often feel more comfortable when they're not the center of attention. 6. Sigma males possess an exceptional ability to read people. They are highly observant and have a remarkable understanding of human behavior. They can sense when something is amiss or when someone is being untruthful, and their talent extends beyond verbal cues to include nonverbal ones that others might overlook. This enables them to grasp the true meaning behind someone's words, even if it's not expressed outright. Sigma men have a knack for seeing through pretenses and recognizing insincerity from afar. They can spot a fake person from a mile away and are not easily fooled. This capacity to read people is advantageous in various aspects of their life. It enables them to establish deeper relationships, navigate complicated situations, and make sound decisions. It also allows them to anticipate and prevent potential issues before they arise, giving them an edge in negotiations. 7. Sigma men possess an unrelenting sense of curiosity. They are always questioning things and find it hard to accept anything at face value. Unlike others who may follow the rules or adhere to the status quo, Sigma males always need to know the reason why things are the way they are. If they don't like the answer, they're not afraid to voice their dissent or go against the grain. This trait often gets them into trouble since they frequently challenge authority figures or those in power. Sigma men are highly inquisitive individuals who struggle to accept things without first learning the whole story. This tendency makes them skeptical of others, especially if they have only recently met. They don't easily trust people and need proof that someone is sincere before they let their guard down. This is because they have been let down in the past by people who were not as honest as they appeared. As a result, they prefer to keep their distance until they're sure they can trust someone. No one can easily fool them, no matter how charming or persuasive they may be. 8. Sigma males are self-sufficient and comfortable with spending time alone. They don't need constant social interaction to feel happy or fulfilled. This is one reason why they're often viewed as loners. Sigma males relish their alone time, using it to reflect on their lives, work on personal projects, or simply relax and unwind. Solitude allows them to recharge their batteries and prepare for social interactions. Furthermore, being alone provides them with an opportunity to be completely honest with themselves, without anyone else's opinions clouding their judgment. Sigma males are content with being single and won't settle for someone who isn't a good match. Even in relationships, they maintain their independence, not giving up their hobbies or interests because their partner doesn't share them. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video and tell us in the comments what you think of the video, and as always, keep grinding. Peace.